There are places you visit and places you eventually live in without even planning to. For me, Okinawa became the second kind. I spent at least 6 months every year here. Not for the nightlife or some fantasy of tropical escape, but because life here just makes sense. It's slow, yes. Quiet, but it's also kind. Affordable, yes, but never cheap in spirit. It's the kind of place where you wake up one day and realize you've been exhaling for months. And you didn't even notice until then. At first glance, digital nomads and retirees seem like they're heading in opposite directions. But I've come to realize they often land in the same places, not just geographically, but philosophically. In Okinawa, I met a 33-year-old woman from Europe. She goes surfing and diving in the morning, and in the afternoon, she logs into her job at an international IT company. Her life feels deliberate, not rushed, not delayed, just steady. And then there's a retired Marine from the US who cycles at least 50 kilometers a day. He spends his free time, which is all the time, enjoying the many free events Okinawa offers: festivals, local concerts, cultural classes, community potlucks. He never seems to miss one. They are not here for the same reasons, but somehow they found the same answer. This place works, not in the way cities function, but in the way a quiet life fits you like your favorite shirt. The internet is stable, fast enough for remote work without thinking about it. The infrastructure is clean, modern, and first world reliable. The people are polite in a way that makes space around you. Here's something different from mainland Japan. While the younger generation here often speaks English, making it easier to settle in, that doesn't mean you can skip learning Japanese. Respecting the culture is key, and the best way to truly connect is through language. Even a little Japanese opens doors and hearts. And then here's the cost of living. You can rent a clean, modern room, often near the beach, for around $700 a month. I created the Captain Ikigai Co-Living Okinawa. Tropical design, soft community, close to the beach, and a natural way to ease into the rhythm of the island. You'll find a link to join the waiting list below. Transportation is simple. You can buy or rent scooters and small cars without much fuss, and fuel is affordable. You won't burn for savings just to get around. Grocery prices are refreshingly gentle. And yes, you can eat fresh sashimi every day if you'd like. I know, because I do. Local produce, seaweed, tofu, miso, tropical fruit. It's not just a diet here, it's a rhythm. What to do when you're not working? The question isn't what to do, it's how to choose. You could start your day sailing across glass flat water, or you could take up karate at one of the quiet dojos hidden in the town. This is its birthplace after all. Golfing, diving, or just walking the old Ryukyu paths, all within reach. And the best part? Most of the island's cultural events are completely free. Weekly festivals, outdoor film nights, pottery workshops, drumming, dance. Not made for tourists, but welcoming to anyone who shows up with respect. Here's something about the slowness here that doesn't feel like laziness. It feels like peace. Living this kind of life between places, beyond routine, also means thinking about your health differently. If you're applying for a visa, Japan requires travel medical insurance that covers your full stay. I highly recommend my partner safety wing, which is approved by the Japanese government and embassies for visa applications. Nomad Insurance Complete is a full health insurance, not just a travel coverage. It includes routine checkups, mental health support, wellness therapies like acupuncture or massage, and even coverage for burglary or cancelled stays, all with ongoing renewable coverage and no restrictions when you visit home. You can even include Hong Kong, Singapore, and United States coverage if needed. Bonus, if you plan on doing skiing, snowboarding, or surfing, get the adventure sports add-on. It covers extreme sports like scuba diving, kite surfing, and even martial arts. Find the insurance link in the description. And yes, it's an affiliate link, which is highly appreciated by me. Arigatou gozaimasu. Okinawa is known for something else too. Its people live longer than nearly anywhere else on Earth. It's not magic, it's not even medicine. It's walking every day, eating fresh, laughing often, belonging somewhere. You don't need a gym membership here, just a bicycle and a sense of curiosity. You don't need supplements, just sashimi, rice, and sunlight. And if you're thinking about staying longer, legally, I've made a full video on how to get the new digital nomad visa for Japan. I walk through the whole process. You'll find a link below. And while Okinawa feels far from the rush of the mainland, it's more connected than you might think. The island's international airport often has cheaper flights from overseas than Tokyo or Osaka, especially at the right times of year. And once you're here, weekend escapes are easy. There are daily domestic flights to nearly every major city in Japan. Quick, affordable, and uncomplicated. You're not isolated. You're just choosing space, the kind that lets you breathe and still move freely when you want to. Because sometimes the smartest decision isn't chasing more, it's choosing enough. A place that doesn't push you forward, but welcomes you as you are. Okinawa doesn't ask for your attention. It simply offers a life you don't need a vacation from. If you're building a future that feels quieter, healthier, and slower, you might find that this little island in the Pacific holds more than you expect. Somewhere between surfing and meetings, between morning dives and evening bike rides, between festivals and sashimi, you wake up and realize you're not passing through anymore. You live here now.